Here's our setup, our little backyard testing setup. I got a Genesis 2 with a 35.5 camera right here. The 24 150 K bands right here. We're going to show you how far the signal has to ricochet. It has to go all the way across the street and hit that house, then come all the way back, go all the way into my shop, hit that wall, and bounce back to the detector. We're going to do a test on the Whistler for quick trigger using TFRS and the filters and show you how much difference it makes to turn them on. Okay, here goes the Whistler Cr97. I'm going to boot it up and show you the settings on it. We're starting out with no filters, no TFRS, no FDSR or anything. It's just wide up out of the box. I'm going to show you. I've got a Genesis 2 where I have a 35.5 antenna and a K-band antenna. The 35.5 is on this side. The K-band is there. We're going to run quick triggers on both. Jane's going to zoom in on the detector so you can see the settings. The main thing is X and K filters on 0, KA filters on 0, TFSR is off, FDSR is off. So it's pretty much wide open.
System active.
GPS is on too. I'm going to give it 10 shots. I'm going to alternate between KA and K-band. I'm not really going to do this just as absolutely fast as I can, but still very quick. Okay, number 1 on K-band.
K-band.
It got it instantly. Then I'm going to go to KA-band, which is 35.5. It got that instantly. Back to K-band. Yep. Back to K-band. Back to K-band. I'm giving it a few seconds in between shots, so just in case it's parking, which whistlers don't anyway, but I don't want to give it a chance to do that. This is back to 35.5. And as you can tell by the signal strength, it's definitely not overdriving the detector. K-band again. That one I kind of got hung up on, so we'll try that one again. You know, this whistler is getting every shot before I can release the button. As soon as I touch it, that's how fast it is. That's why I love running these whistlers so much. But now you should be seeing a pattern. No matter how fast I do it, it still gets it. Yeah, I say that and it misses one. You can catch it in between sweeps every once in a blue moon and it'll miss it, but it's rare with this whistler. Okay, I'd say that's enough of that. Now I'm going to go in here and show you what you definitely, if you really want to kill this thing on quick trigger, how you do it. And I didn't know this until today when I came out here. When you turn TFS on, like I have been running myself, so it'll be livable on K-band. But it really hurts it on quick trigger. Here goes number 1. And I'm doing it a lot slower than I was a minute ago. That's a big time delay. That's like 4 or 5 times. On K-band, it still gets it instantly. But it actually, from what I'm noticing, it slows it down on K-band too. And it shouldn't be. See? There goes one I missed on K-band. That's another one. So even though it's not supposed to have anything to do with K-band, TFSR is affecting it. But I haven't got one on K-band yet, as you've seen, since I switched it. Put TFSR on. But I'll show you K-band still turned on.
K-band.
So if you leave it on, that's on. So nobody thinks I cut K-band off. Now this thing has a half-second supposedly automatic quick trigger shot, but I think it's more like a second, but I can do that. It'll get that every time. But on the same speed quick triggers I was using before, it won't ever get one again with TFSR on. That's enough for me. I'm not ever going to run TFSR again. I'm going to go back to running the filters. That's just too much of a delay. You have to leave it on for a long time. Now I'm going to cut TFSR back off and go back in and run K filter. I've already done this, and on K1 there's no difference. But on K2, 3, 4, and 5, I might as well start at 5. Of course, it went all the way around the other side of the detector. Okay. Okay, that's X and K filter set on 5. Okay, it's on constant on now just to make sure it didn't lock up or anything. Okay, here goes number 1. It's a little quicker than having TFSR on. So if you're really worried about K-band faults, you could probably run this on 5 and still get some. It still will be good on instant on and all. But I can still get some past it. Alright. Now I'm going to go back to filter 3. You really need to have a timer to do this scientifically. So you could do this exactly the same each time, but it's pretty obvious the difference. This is filter 3.
K-band.
It's just lightning fast on K, man, no matter what. You can get one past it once in a while. K3 is still pretty quick on the K-band filter on 3. But you still can get one past it. Back to 0 again for comparison. That's back to 35.5. As you can see, if you have all the filters turned off on this thing, it's grease lightning. It's as fast as anything I got. It's faster than my R1, in fact. But it'll also drive you crazy with K-band faults too. As soon as I touch the button, it's getting it. I got a K-man behind in front past it, believe it or not.
35.5.
I think this thing's actually faster if you give it a few seconds in between shots. Look, to make a long story short, TFSR needs to stay off if you're worried about quick trigger or really close up instant on. And if you want to fight against that, I'd recommend running K filter from 3 back to 0 if you can stand it. And even if it's bugging you, you can run it up to 5, and it's still better than leaving TFSR. All right, that's it till the next one. Thank you.